5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The incidence of fire is a growing concern, especially during the summer months. As temperatures rise, the likelihood of fires, whether natural, accidental, or man-made, also increases. This phenomenon is not only a matter of concern for individuals, but also poses significant threats to communities, the environment, and public safety. Understanding the various factors that contribute to an increased incidence of fire during summer can help in developing preventive measures to mitigate such risks. One of the primary factors contributing to the higher incidence of fire during the summer is the increased temperature. As the weather becomes hotter, vegetation such as grass, shrubs, and trees become drier. This makes them highly susceptible to ignition. The dry conditions caused by prolonged periods of heat mean that any spark, whether from lightning, human activity, or even spontaneous combustion, can quickly lead to a fire. Vegetation that has dried out due to lack of rainfall is especially prone to igniting, creating fires that can spread rapidly across vast areas. In many parts of the world, the summer months coincide with a decrease in rainfall. This leads to arid conditions where vegetation, particularly grasslands and forests, lose moisture and become dry and brittle. As a result, even a small flame can cause these dry plants to catch fire. The combination of high temperatures, dry air, and low humidity creates a perfect environment for wildfires. This is why during the summer, many regions experience an uptick in the number of wildfires, which can devastate large areas of land, destroy habitats, and threaten human settlements. Furthermore, the human factor plays a significant role in the increase of fires during the summer. With the rise in temperatures, more people engage in outdoor activities such as camping, hiking, and barbecue parties. These activities often involve open flames or hot surfaces, which can ignite. Surrounding dry materials, especially in forested areas or grasslands. Campfires left unattended, discarded cigarette butts, and even sparks from fireworks or electrical equipment are all potential fire hazards in the summer months. In rural and suburban areas, agricultural activities such as crop burning or the improper disposal of debris can further contribute to fire risks. In addition to human activities, the summer season also sees a rise in the use of electrical equipment and machinery, many of which can be fire hazards if not properly maintained. Overloaded power circuits, faulty appliances, and overheating air conditioning units are all common causes of fires during the summer months. The higher demand for electricity during hot weather, particularly for air conditioning and cooling systems, places an immense strain on power grids and electrical infrastructure. This increase in power usage can sometimes lead to electrical faults, which may spark fires in both residential and commercial buildings. The nature of buildings and urban planning also contributes to the heightened fire risk during the summer. Many areas have buildings constructed with materials that are not fire-resistant, making them more susceptible to catching fire. This is particularly true in regions where the urban sprawl has led to poor planning and the construction of buildings too close to one another, with limited space for emergency access or fire prevention measures. High-rise buildings, which are common in many urban centers, present particular challenges when it comes to firefighting efforts. In many cases, if a fire starts on a higher floor, it may be difficult to control, especially if it spreads quickly through the building's ventilation systems or electrical wiring. Moreover, climate change is exacerbating the incidence of fires during the summer. Rising global temperatures and erratic weather patterns are making summers hotter and drier in many parts of the world. This shift in climate is not only increasing the frequency of fires but also making them more intense and harder to control. As regions experience more extreme temperatures and prolonged droughts, the risk of fire becomes more pronounced. In areas that are already prone to fires, such as forests or coastal regions, climate change is further amplifying the conditions that lead to fire outbreaks. Another factor contributing to the rise in fire incidences during summer is the increased wind activity that often accompanies high temperatures. Winds can carry embers and flames across long distances, causing fires to spread rapidly and unpredictably. This is particularly dangerous in rural or forested areas, where large tracts of land can burn in a very short period of time. The wind can also make it difficult for firefighting crews to contain a fire, as it helps to fuel the blaze and drive it in various directions. Strong winds, combined with dry vegetation and high temperatures, can create a situation where fire containment becomes nearly impossible. In addition to wildfires, the summer months also see an increase in the number of fires in residential and commercial properties. With people spending more time at home during hot weather, there is a higher incidence of cooking accidents, especially when using outdoor grills or barbecues. Grills, if not maintained properly, can catch fire, and cooking grease or oils can cause explosions if exposed to high heat. In densely populated urban areas, the increased use of air conditioning units can also lead to electrical fires. Overheating air conditioners and frayed electrical cords are common hazards during the summer months, especially when people leave these appliances running for extended periods to combat the heat. The aftermath of a fire can be devastating. In conclusion, the incidence of fire increases during the summer due to a variety of factors, including high temperatures, dry vegetation, human activity, and climate change. The risks posed by fire during this time of year are significant, and it is crucial for both individuals and communities to be vigilant in taking preventative measures to minimize these risks. By promoting fire safety education, ensuring proper maintenance of electrical systems, and taking proactive steps to manage vegetation, it is possible to reduce the occurrence of fire-related disasters during the summer months and protect both human lives and the environment from the devastating effects of fire. Stop.